I really don't care what happens at all. I don't care. Everybody, they tiptoe around with this social media. But what y'all don't get is that it be real consequence for y'all little flexes, y'all quick flexes for $300 that you need. It be consequence.
Stop scrolling, because what began as a quiet new chapter for Teyana Taylor has now spiraled into full-blown chaos. Fans are saying Iman Shumpert is officially crashing out, and the internet is buzzing with claims, reactions, and speculation that his emotions boiled over the moment news broke about Teyana dating Pierre. What people once praised as peaceful co-parenting has allegedly turned tense, messy, and explosive. And now the word nobody wanted to hear is being thrown around everywhere: custody. 4 months after their split, Teyana and Iman were held up as the rare celebrity exes who did it right. There was no public dragging, no long rants, no embarrassing interviews, just a quiet separation, mutual respect, and a shared focus on their daughter. Fans applauded the maturity. People said, "This is how grown people move." For a while that narrative stuck. They appeared calm, collected, and emotionally evolved, at least on the surface. But calm can crack the moment, feelings get trigger. Everything shifted when Pierre entered the picture. At first it was just whispers, subtle sightings, industry chatter, fans connecting dots and running with theories. Then came the edits. Slow motion clips, romantic music, glowing captions, comments calling it a glow up, an upgrade, a fresh start. The internet did what it always does, it turned curiosity into comparison. Suddenly, Pierre wasn't just a new man. He was being placed directly next to Iman Shumpert in every conversation. That's when things got uncomfortable. The comparisons online weren't light or playful. They were sharp and personal. Fans started rewriting history, acting like Iman was never part of Teyana's success, never a supportive partner, never a present father in their child's life. Posts implied Aaron was everything Iman wasn't. And while Teyana didn't directly say any of this, her silence allowed the narrative to grow. According to fans watching closely, Iman noticed. That's when people say he crashed out. Not in one dramatic post or public rant, but in a series of subtle emotional reactions that fans quickly pieced together. Alleged unfollows, cryptic captions, deleted posts, energy shifts. People close to the situation claim he felt publicly embarrassed, not just as an ex-husband, but as a father being reduced to a punchline while another man was praised in his place. For someone who had stayed quiet for so long, the pressure reportedly became too much. Sources claim the comparisons hurt more than the dating itself. Moving on is expected. Public humiliation isn't. According to online speculation, conversations behind the scenes between Iman and Teyana allegedly became tense. Fans believe co-parenting communication broke down as emotions flared. And once that happens, things can turn ugly fast. Suddenly, blogs started hinting at disagreements over schedules, boundaries, and parenting decisions. Nothing confirmed, but enough smoke to send the internet into a frenzy. Then the custody rumors exploded. Once that word hit timelines, the tone shifted completely. This was no longer celebrity dating gossip. This was about a child. Fans began speculating whether Iman was considering legal steps, or at least threatening them. Others said he was reacting emotionally, trying to regain a sense of control in a situation where he felt powerless. Either way, the idea that custody could even be on the table sent shockwaves through the fanbase. People immediately picked sides. Team Iman argued that he was being pushed to his limit, that watching the internet disrespect you while you stay silent can break anyone. They said if he's reacting, it's because he's protecting his child from chaos and public spectacle. Supporters pointed out that fathers are often villainized for expressing emotion, especially when their ex moves on publicly. To them, this wasn't crashing out, it was a human reaction. Team Teyana saw it completely differently. They argued that she has every right to date, that she doesn't control the internet, and that comparing men is what fans do, not her responsibility. They accused Iman of projecting his hurt onto co-parenting, of letting jealousy cloud his judgment, of escalating something that should have stayed private. They warned that dragging custody into emotional conflict crosses a line, one that can traumatize a child. Caught in the middle of all this is Pierre, a man who, by most accounts, didn't sign up for this level of chaos. Fans began questioning his role. Is he aware of the backlash? Is he pulling back privately, or standing firm while the storm rages around him. His silence has only added fuel to the fire. Some call it classy, others find it suspicious. In celebrity drama, silence never goes unnoticed, it just gets interpreted. Meanwhile, every single move Iman makes is being watched like evidence in a trial. A gym selfie isn't just a workout pic anymore. It's a statement. The song playing in the background becomes a message. A short caption turns into a coded cry for help. Nothing is neutral. Nothing is accidental. The internet has decided that Iman is speaking without speaking, and people are reading between lines that might not even exist. Some swear he's spiraling, unraveling under pressure after months of silence. Others argue the opposite, that this is the calm before the storm, the moment he stops protecting feelings and starts protecting himself. The more people speculate, the louder the narrative grows, that Iman isn't just hurt, he's finished playing nice. Finished being the quiet ex, finished letting other people control the story while he absorbs the blame. Fans point out how different his energy feels now, colder, sharper, less forgiving. They say his silence isn't weakness anymore. It's restraint. And restraint, when it breaks, can be dangerous. What makes this situation even more intense is how fast public opinion flips. The same people who dragged him months ago are now questioning everything. The same fans who called him bitter are now asking if he was protecting someone else's image the entire time. Once that seed gets planted, it grows fast. People start rewatching old interviews, old clips, old moments that didn't make sense back then but suddenly feel different now. Suddenly, Iman doesn't look insecure. He looks exhausted. Not jealous but fed up. And that's what scares people. Because when someone reaches that point, they don't rant, beg, or explain. They detach. And detachment is louder than any argument. Fans are waiting for the moment he finally speaks. Not emotionally, not angrily, but clearly. Because if he does, it won't be messy. It'll be precise, calculated, and impossible to ignore. Right now, Iman doesn't need to say anything. The internet is doing it for him. Every post, every look, every song choice is being stitched into a narrative whether he likes it or not. The question everyone's asking isn't whether he's upset anymore. It's this: when someone who stayed silent for so long finally decides to tell their side, will it change everything? Iman, once criticized during the marriage, is now gaining sympathy. People say he's being humiliated in real time, that he kept things private while others benefited from public praise. Watching your replacement be celebrated online can break even the strongest ego. Meanwhile, Teyana, once protected at all costs, is now being questioned. Not for dating but for how the aftermath is unfolding. And the biggest concern fans keep raising is the child. Because while adults trade narratives online, a child lives with the consequences offline. Fans are begging both sides to keep things private. At some point, the noise has to stop driving decisions. Custody isn't a threat. It isn't leverage. It isn't a chess move to win public sympathy. Custody is responsibility. And once that conversation goes public, it never closes quietly. It drags children, lawyers, opinions, and egos into something that should have stayed protected. Right now, there are no confirmed court filings, no official statements, no paperwork anyone can point to. But that almost doesn't matter anymore. The damage feels done. Trust looks cracked. Emotions are exposed. And the internet has turned a private family situation into a public battlefield where everyone thinks they're right. Fans are picking sides like it's a sport. Comment sections are filled with people projecting their own trauma, their own divorces, their own bitterness. And in the middle of it all are real parents, real kids, and real consequences that don't disappear when the hashtags fade. Now everyone is holding their breath, waiting to see if Iman finally breaks his silence and says what he's been holding back. Waiting to see if Teyana addresses the custody rumors head-on or lets them burn out on their own. Waiting to see whether cooler heads prevail or this spirals into something irreversible. Because once custody enters the conversation, there's no undo button. Whatever happens next won't just define headlines, it will define lives.